It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Would that be because of all of the fortifications that make you think that? Or the part where everyone looks like they're trying to get the hell out of here? Let's see, there's a clear marked spot over here. Oh, here we go.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
He looks incredibly friendly and like he's just trying to do right by everyone in the world. Jesus Christ. Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
It's not really acceptable, dude. If you're part of this community, you can't be doing well when everyone else is in crisis. That's how things tear themselves apart. You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Let's see what I can do here. Persuade or intimidate. I don't know which one of these would actually work out for me, though. But, let's try to have some, what do you want to say, nuance here. I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
And hear more belly aching? I'd rather take my goods back to Denerim.
Lower your prices, or lose your goods.
You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving.
Go if you like, but the wagons stay here.
And who's gonna make me leave him? You? I hope the Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker help us all.
Well, I tried. I don't think I really had the skills with which to get him to cooperate, unfortunately. Oh well. Not my problem to deal with.
Ah, the Chantry Board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
She has a point. There's a lot of... I could spend hours and hours and hours side questing here, but I'm just gonna keep moving forward because there's a lot to do without even doing that part. Here we go. This looks like where we're trying to get to.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
That's Sir Bryant. He's named. He's probably important. But let's talk to the person that's highlighted first of all. What is that back? Oh, is that a circle of magi on his shield? The tower?
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Well, that kind of puts us in trouble. We were really hoping to have the Arl take care of our problems, and he is compromised. So, tell me about this urn of sacred ashes we're clearly going to hunt after.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Okay, Jesus, how the hell do you find that? I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that once Sir Henrik arrives.
Well, if we can't find it, then what are we going to do? Unfortunately, judging by the corpse I found outside, your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend. I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Terran Loghain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Terran Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Terran has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
So let's see. Do you have any advice?
If Arl Eamon were well, I have little doubt he would assist you. My quest, however, remains the same.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Alright, so then, to follow up on this ashes topic, your quest for the ashes brought you here.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Alright, I guess I'll go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Well, this is certainly unfortunate. We've only taken a few steps outside.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humbled. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, the chant of light scattered in the darkness.
I think they might loop.
The word dispelled.
This is certainly problematic, though. We've just set the goal of going after Arl Eamon. Arl Eamon? And we immediately have a problem. Let's see. Rest and resupply. You have arrived in Lothering. Alright, so let's figure out what I can accomplish here. So, unfortunately, we barely even got here in the first place, and we're already running into problems. And the plot is thickened, and Arl Eamon, one of our only potential allies, is in dire straits already. Alright, so let's head over and see what we can find in town. There's gotta be someone around here that can help us.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Well, put some fucking clothes on. I don't need to deal with your problems right now.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep trying to talk to her, and that never really seems to help you out. You don't ever seem to end the conversation in a good mood. Let's see if we can find anything indoors.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
So, okay, so they're on the hunt after me already when all I did was survive a war. I haven't even really fought against Loghain's men at all, have I? Although I'm sure he intended for us to die. Alright, let's talk about this before things get out of hand.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Turn saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Jesus. The nun-type character talks for like 3 seconds and she's already a target to get killed along with everyone else. That seems a little extreme. Ooh, nun is the sister is holding her own over there. She's actually surviving. I gotta say, buddy, this fight seems like it's not really panning out in your favor. Your guys are sure falling faster than mine.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Why are you glowing? That's interesting. Alright. Take a message to... No, that's a terrible idea. I don't want them reporting to Loghain, actually.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
Start running. Right now.
Yes, thank you, thank you!
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Who are you, anyway?
Let me introduce myself. I am Leliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Alright, and I'm Orenko. A pleasure.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf, but elves must want the blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Whoa, very forward. So she's immediately coming with us, apparently. Well, I mean, yeah, we could take any help we could get, like I keep saying, as long as they're not crazy scoundrels like the people I saw outside. So, why are you so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
That's not weird. Okay, can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Okay, like I said, all the help I can get. Very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Silly Morgan asking me to turn away help. Why would I not bring help with me? Alright, so let's remove all.
Blasted.
And I'll do Leliana, Morgan, and Alistair. Frankly, because they're gonna have more interesting conversations with each other than a dog will. And I still have my weapon drawn like I'm gonna beat the crap out of somebody. So who are you over here? Barlin? What does Barlin want? I don't know if I want to deal with a Barlin. Barlin probably wants me to go kill things or collect flowers. And I'm not here for side quests today. Got too many things to take care of. Huh, we have a chef. And I guess we could probably loot all their stuff, huh? That's kind of unacceptable. Whatever. I got your vellum and you're never gonna see it again. Ha ha ha. Now quick, flee the premises before they find me.
So how is it that Terran Loghain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kaelin. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
Well, that certainly makes more sense about what's going on here. So they're turning against me because of the fact that Loghain has convinced everyone that the Grey Wardens are responsible for what has happened.
How dare
That's
you
going to be a problem for me.
of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Huh. Well, they're having fun little problem times over there, aren't they? Look, there's a man in a cage. And saving, apparently. Interesting.
Anakyun, Maras Shokra, Ananesamkyun.
Well, so the game decided to save the moment I approached you. Maybe I need to talk to you, Sten.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
Who are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Okay, so why, just what are you doing in there?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Well, that's fucked up. Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
Okay. How long exactly have you been in here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
Okay, so why did he... I mean, he seems to be chanting to himself what's going on here. That's a long time to live without food and water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Oh, well, way to make it racist. Fine. But aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
Okay. So you prefer to die?
I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made.
Huh. Why would I be... I don't understand why I would proposition this guy about going on a big quest to save the world. Like, he's... Literally all I know is that he's a convicted murderer and he's just here. Wow, every single response it has to basically be in the direction of recruiting him, which is kind of strange, but okay. Would the revered mother let you free?
I would not, were I her.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, then stay in there for all I care.
I shall.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Why does a murderer not deserve that? What? He killed 8 people and children, and he doesn't seem to have it. He doesn't even explain it with like a reason. I don't understand how that's acceptable in any way, actually. Okay, let's continue on this path. Oh, those people look foreboding. Are those the bandits? Wait, no, I killed the bandits. Are there more bandits?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kaelin, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Well,
See, we are not alone.
I've been mostly understanding with people, but at this point, I can't exactly turn myself in. That just ends the quest right there. Oh my god, there's more of them behind us. This is unacceptable. There are so many. Hang on. Don't mind me, I'm just wandering away for a second while I AoE. Oh, I only hit one of them? It's so disappointing. Please go down. Go down. I need you to die. There we go, he's down. Lightning bolts. Magic missile. AoE of death. Yeah, alright, they're all off me. Oh. Looks like everyone else took care of the guys over there, too. Well, now we're killing the villagers. Maybe we need to get the fuck out of town before everyone else in town tries to murder us. Because everyone seems to be catching on that we're Grey Wardens, and it doesn't seem to be benefiting us in the least. Getting a little bit of loot. Let's continue on this path. This is a terrible town. Everyone's trying to kill us, but at least I recruited some priest lady to come along, I suppose. I see these plants in plain sight, so I might as well loot them really quick before I move on. Oh, who's attacking me? Who is attacking me? Someone over here. I don't even see them. It's a genlock. I mean a genlock or whatever. Are they on top of the wall? Wow, they didn't even see us. Oh, jeez. There's people over here. I need to back off. I should not be in the front row as the mage. As me being a bad mage. Alright, attack from a distance. Oh, this Hurlock is all up in my business. It looks like you can't really run out of the way of an attack either. It looks like as they're... Oh no, I hit Leliana. Maybe I didn't hurt her that much. Oh, Alistair's down. I didn't even notice. When did that happen? This Alpha. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Nope, wrong trigger. There we go. Need a little quick heal. No big deal. Shoot the crap out of peeps. Let's see if I can get anyone else from falling down besides Alistair, who I clearly can't do anything about now. There we go. Is that everyone?
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Alright, you're welcome. I mean, I was gonna have to fight them either way because they were attacking us, but good to know I helped someone else accidentally.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Well, we're basically going everywhere. But, it's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we? We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Oh, you're not a vendor?
We'll be off
That's all you talk
as soon
about?
as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Well, that's disappointing. Oh well, I suppose I'll move on. Right on to that world map. To the Banorn. Right after this thing saves its content again.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seemed so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
I feel like you could have told me more about this stuff before you indoctrinated me into your little society. Although I suppose you don't tell a lot of people about all the worst parts, because then more people will say no or not get as far as we did. So, the archdemon. That's the dragon.
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Well, you could, yeah, like I said earlier, you could have told me earlier.
I know, I've just been so distracted with the, massacre of all my friends and the war and all that. Sorry. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
I mean, yeah, I get it, you have trauma, but there's suddenly a dragon talking to me in my brain, and I don't like that. Huh, that's a lot of quests popping up. Really? Alistair disapproves? Well, fuck off, buddy. I got problems. So, hey, we have the vendors.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Alright, you're free to stay, just mind yourselves. I mean, I sure as hell I want someone to be able to buy my goods.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
I'm sure we'll get along great. Now buy all my shit so that I can actually stop carrying it around.
If
I
there's
don't have inventory
anything I
space.
can do for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Warden sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness.